Thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. My pronouns are she and her, and we are going to enjoy a nice, relaxing, and restorative yoga flow that is perfect for helping to get in touch with and calm down the nervous system and to find a little relief from the past and from the future so that we can all be here present together. Find yourself in a comfortable seat on your mat and we'll get started. So, from your comfortable seat, whatever that means to you, I'm sitting on a couple stacked pillows and blankets, a bolster, a chair, whatever that is. Just make some adjustments to get yourself nice and comfortable. I like this lifted position here for my hips because it allows my knees to come down comfortably. And I like to just, rather than crossing my ankles, draw one heel in towards the center and stack the next one kind of right in front of, and maybe a little bit in top of the first one. And if you're wanting a more grounding experience, have your hands face down, palms down on your thighs or knees. And if you're looking for a more uplifting experience, you can simply turn the palms up to the sky. And maybe from this uplifted position, you might want to just entertain the idea of offering something or letting go of something. And then maybe in that letting go or offering, you might find some space to receive something new. With the palms turned down, you might focus on the sensation of the feeling of the palms on your body. Closing your eyes or taking a soft gaze to help you just really focus on the feeling here. And for this time, let's just have the intention to be present. Our minds are amazing time travelers. We can travel to the past, which can create depression or sadness or just continue to feed that sort of thing. Or we focus on the future, which can create anxiety or worry or needless frustration. And most of those things never come to pass anyway. So for this moment, in this space, give yourself permission to take care of yourself in a way that is nurturing, in a way that is compassionate, in a way that maybe you can see yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, your energy, whatever resonates with you as your partner here. Not something to be wrestled under control, but something that is your best friend that you can be with and make space for and show compassion to. You might even call that something your parasympathetic, nervous system. That biological system that helps to balance out the sympathetic nervous system, the one that helps us to defend ourselves, to get things done, to make progress. But when we do those things, we can't focus on the healing or the resting or the digesting. And so this is a time for you to come into balance, for you to come into homeostasis. So maybe place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And just begin to notice your breath. Just notice if your hands rise away from the body as you inhale. And notice how they soften and contract towards the spine as you exhale. Just nice and slow and soft and easy breaths. And when you notice your mind begin to wander to the past or to the future, and it likely will, just gently bring your attention back to the feeling in your body, the breath moving in and out, the contact of your hands on whatever surface it is touching, they're touching, and the sensation of being right here, right now. Maybe gently press your legs, your sit bones firmly to your mat or whatever surface you're sitting on. Tuck your chin and let your heart gently lift your top hand. And then hug those elbows in towards your body. Maybe feel the sensation of holding yourself, comforting yourself, hugging yourself. And from this place of compassion, let's just release the hands, bring the fingertips down behind the body. And if you have your legs crossed, just switch the cross of your legs. And we'll just go ahead and get some gentle movement here, focusing on moving with the breath. Let's inhale, and as we do, lift your arms up alongside your ears. And as you exhale, turn the palms out and let the arms come down. Inhale, flipping the palms up towards the sky, reaching up into this V shape. Exhale, flip the palms down and let the fingertips come down towards the earth. Let's do that again. Let's inhale the arms up towards the sky, and this time let's bring the palms together and down to the heart. And let's bring the arms out and up once again, reaching upward, maybe looking up towards your palms as they meet, and tracking your thumbs as they come down towards the heart. One last time here. Let's inhale up towards the sky, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the heart center. This time, let's inhale those arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, let's just twist at the waist towards the right and let both arms come down. Left hand to the top of the thigh or the knee. Right hand back there behind your hip. Take a full breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll lift the arms once again towards the sky. And this time we'll bring the right palm down towards the earth and get a nice little side bend. Inhale up towards the sky and twist over to the left this time, twisting from the waist, staying for a full inhale and exhale. And then we'll inhale back to center, arms lift. Exhale, left hand down to the earth, side bend over with the right fingertips. And we'll move through that flow a few times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist right. Find your long spine as you inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand down to the earth. Press that left sit bone down to your seat. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, rise up, reach up back to center. Exhale, left hand down to the earth, side bend. And we'll do that again, inhaling back to center, and feel free to slow down or speed this up as much as feels good in your body. But resolve to keep both sit bones anchored as you move, to breathe fully through each movement, to find that nice, tall, strong, beautiful spine. To keep the chin tucked and to continue showing yourself compassion. Last twist over to the right. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, right hand to the mat, side body stretch. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand down to the earth. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, press the palms together and bring the hands to the heart. Let's go ahead and come on down to the mat. Set your props aside, and if you have any blocks or other pillows or folded blankets or towels that might support your practice today, feel free to grab those on your way down. We're going to go ahead and come on down to our backs, knees bent and pointed up to the sky, soles of the feet on the mat. We'll set up here for bridge pose. And we'll just do some nice rolling bridges to get some articulation in the spine. Maybe even think of the spine like a wave. Let's bend the elbows here and just point the fingertips up towards the sky, kind of like you got little T-Rex arms here, little tiny stubby arms. And those soles of your feet can be pressing evenly down to the earth. And think about being grounded here evenly through the soles of the feet, feeling the support of your mat beneath your back. Tuck the chin to keep the neck long. And then we'll just rock the pelvis towards the top of the body as we roll the hips up towards the sky, any amount. And then we'll just roll right back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. And once the tailbone reaches down, we'll inhale again, rolling the hips up towards the sky. And exhale, the spine right back down. And we'll just keep moving here, rolling those bridges up and down. And as you place the spine back on the earth, really visualize one bone setting down, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next, until this low back touches down completely. Just nice and slow as you lift up one, and then the next, and then the next. And you can press down into those triceps, reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. And the next time the hips roll back down towards the earth, we'll bring the palms down as well. And the next time we lift, we'll lift the arms all the way up, fully straight, fingertips towards the sky, and bring them all the way overhead. Maybe the backs of the hands touch the floor behind your head, maybe not. And as we exhale, we'll lift the arms and bring them back down alongside the hips as we bring the hips back down to the earth. And we'll do that 2 more times here. Inhaling to roll up, reach up and over. Exhale, roll down and reach down. One more time, inhaling, lifting the hips. Notice the opening in the front of the hips here. maybe a release in the low back as you set the hips back down to the earth. And this time we'll roll the hips and the arms up. Once again, arms reach overhead and stay here as we roll the spine one vertebrae at a time back down to your mat. Take the feet out as wide as feels good to you here, and we'll just windshield wiper the knees from side to side with the arms extended overhead. Notice the sensations of the spine and the hips, the sides, the low back, as they touch your mat beneath you and the rocking motion of your feet from side to side. Once you feel like you've had an even amount of windshield wiping in both sides of the body, we'll bring the knees back to center, parallel the feet, and bring the arms up and overhead, and then back down towards the earth. Let's go ahead and hug one knee and then the other in towards the heart. Maybe invite the nose up towards the knees. And then we'll hold on to that right shin as we send the left leg out nice and long. And if this doesn't feel good here and it feels better to have the left leg bent and the sole of the foot to the earth, you can definitely do that too. But for a little more extension here, extend that left leg long and really press into the heel of the left foot, flexing the toes up towards the sky. And then find that same position here in the right foot. So you're holding that right knee in towards the heart, even as you press the left foot away, making lots and lots of space here in the body. And then as we inhale, let's lift that left leg up towards the sky. And exhale to lower it back down towards the earth. You might bring it all the way down to the mat. You might bring it to hover. You might want to bring it halfway. Notice what feels good in your body as you inhale to lift the leg and exhale to lower. If you still have the left knee bent, you can do the same thing or keep the left leg stationary, either straight or bent. One more inhale up to the sky, and then we'll bend and bring both knees back into the heart. Hold on to that left shin and either bring the sole of the right foot down to the mat and stay here, or extend the right leg out long, flex both feet. Have that kind of opposing sense of pushing into the right foot as you pull in on that left shin. Breathe into that space. Either stay here or inhale and lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale to lower. And once again, notice where you might be tense, maybe soften across the forehead or release a little tension in the jaw or the shoulders. One more inhale with that right leg up towards the sky, and then both knees bend, and we'll just rock a little bit from side to side. Let's take that right leg over the left, and we'll just cross the knees here, just like you're sitting in a chair or something with your legs crossed. And we can hug the knees in from here. You can bring your hands down to opposite calves or shins, or maybe hold on to the pants you're wearing. You might reach down for the ankles. You might reach down for the outside edges of the feet. And we'll just hug the legs in any amount here. So you're either holding your knee in or anywhere else along the way, whatever feels best to you. You can rock a little side to side. This is a reclined cow face pose here. And notice what you feel in that right hip. Maybe imagine you have a balloon there, and as you inhale, you're expanding the balloon along the outside of the right hip and thigh. And as you exhale, you're just releasing any tension, letting go. You might want to stay here, or you might want to reach for that left ankle in your right hand. Inhale the left fingertips up towards the sky, and then stay for the exhale here. And as you find your next inhale, we'll reach that left arm up overhead as we bring the right foot down to the earth, holding on to that left ankle. So it's feels a little pretzel-like. This is orchid position because it's kind of funky like an orchid. So we're holding on to the left ankle, right foot is crossing over the left thigh, sole of the right foot is on the mat, left arm is long and extended beyond the left ear. You might even take a little side bend and reach those left fingertips over towards the right top corner of your mat, and maybe gaze out across that right shoulder. Take a nice big inhale here, and as you exhale, see where you can soften, see where you can release tension. Breathe into the whole left side of the body. Two more full breaths here, continuing to soften. And then the next time you inhale, we'll just unwind gently and stretch everything out nice and long. Nice big good morning stretch. And then as we exhale next, we'll bring both knees back in towards the heart. And then we'll cross the left leg over the right. So again, you might hold the top of the left knee here or around the shin and hug the legs in for your reclined cow face pose. Stay here, stay stationary, and just enjoy the gradual opening of this position. Or you might hold on to your pants or your shins, your ankles, or the outside edge of your feet. Wherever you are, just hug those legs in towards the heart. Notice what might be going on in that left thigh, the left hip. Tuck the chin. Recommit to relaxing the muscles of the face. And maybe find that imaginary balloon here on the outside of the left hip, and inhale to expand. Exhale to release. And find two more breaths here. And then we'll hang on to that right ankle as you release the left foot or the left leg, wherever you're holding. Reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. And the next time you inhale, bring the left foot and the right hand down to the mat. Holding on to that right foot or ankle or pant leg here, getting really, really long in the right side of the body, and maybe bringing the right fingertips over towards the left side of the mat and gaze across that left shoulder. Beautiful orchid pose here. You might notice some adjustments happening in the body. We're not really wanting to seek them out, but as long as they don't hurt, they usually feel pretty good. So just enjoy the body's natural opening here as you continue to soften and breathe. And we'll find 2 more full breaths here. And the next time we inhale, we'll just unfurl everything, straighten everything back out. Find that big, big, good morning stretch here, wiggling toes, wiggling fingers. And then nothing real fancy here. Let's just roll all the way over to the belly and come into your Sphinx pose. Untuck the toes, tops of the feet rest down to the mat. We'll press into the elbows, index fingers parallel here. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. And really press into the tops of the feet and the pubic bone to kind of engage that support of the spine for the low back. And if this is uncomfortable for the low back, you might take the feet out a little bit wider. But if it feels good, bring your feet in as close together as you like. And we'll tuck that chin and really draw the heart forward. So almost as if you're pulling back with the arms as you draw the heart forward, tucking the chin. One more inhale right here. And as we exhale, let's just let the chin come down to the chest. And then as you inhale, roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And exhale, chin to your heart. And we'll just go side to side here, moving at your own pace, stopping anywhere along the way that you feel you could take that imaginary balloon inhale and maybe release some tension or some tightness. And we'll just stay here for a couple more breaths, moving as is supportive for you, your shoulders, your neck today. And when you're ready, we'll inhale the head back up to the top of the spine. Bring the arms alongside the ribs, push up into tabletop. And then we'll take the knees out as wide as the mat, bring the big toes together, and plant your right hand right underneath your face so that you're looking down at that right hand. And then we'll take the left fingertips and just trace a line along the back of the right hand, up the inside of the forearm, the upper arm, across the shoulder, across the collarbones, across the left shoulder, and reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Fingertips might not come all the way up, especially if you're taking care of shoulders. It might be down low. Listen to your body and show yourself compassion for what's going on with you today. One more inhale here as you reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we'll just thread the needle, bringing the left arm behind and underneath the right. Bring the left shoulder down to the mat, the left temple. Let's reach that right arm out long, get lots of space in the right side body. And then just anchor the right forearm across the left, kind of making a little T shape here. Take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, let it go out the mouth or nose with a sigh. And do that 2 more times. Inhaling and letting it go. 1 more. Then we'll come back to breathing through the nose. Allowing gravity to just kind of take over and allow your shoulder to soften a little bit more. One more full breath here. And then we'll inhale, pressing the right hand to the mat, bringing the left arm out from underneath. And then we'll do the opposite side here. So let's plant that left hand right underneath the gaze. And then we'll draw the right fingertips up along the body and touch the arms, touch the shoulders, touch the collarbones. Reach the arms up towards the sky, almost like you're pulling back the bow of a bow and arrow. We'll take one more big inhale here as we reach up as high as the fingertips want to go today. And then we'll exhale to dive that right arm down underneath behind the left. Inhale to straighten that left arm out nice and long, creating lots of space in the left side body. And then we'll exhale, anchoring the left forearm across the right. Take 3 big cleansing breaths here, noticing how the body softens and relaxes with each exhale. And then we'll stay for 2 more breaths through the nose. And when you're ready, the next time you inhale, press the palm of your left hand to the earth and bring that right hand up alongside it. We'll bring the knees to parallel and swing the legs out to one side or the other, or cross them behind the hips and roll the hips over your crossed ankles. We'll come to sit in the center of the mat, legs extended in this nice Dandasana staff pose here. We'll find that tall, beautiful spine as we flex through those heels once again, pointing the toes up towards the sky. Let's inhale the arms up alongside the ears. And as we exhale, let's lift the rib cage up and away from the pelvis and hinge forward at the hips any amount. Inhale once again, and as you exhale, let your hands come down to your mat, or maybe to your shins, maybe your ankles, or the outside edges of the feet. Whatever feels really good to you today. From either position, from any position, again, we want to draw the heart forward, just like we did in our Sphinx pose. As we're here in this seated forward fold, one of my favorite Sanskrit words, Paschimotto Asana. It's just fun to say. So as we enjoy this heart coming forward, really flexing through the feet, breathe into that back body, expanding through the rib cage and the low back. Keep the chin tucked and the muscles of the face relaxed as much as you are able to. Let's take a full cleansing breath here too. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. And then we'll release any tension here. Soften the feet, round the back. Let the crown of the head come towards the knees. Release any binds with your hands and just let the forearms be soft. Take 2 full breaths here. In this folded forward position, we're also stimulating the vagal nerve at the throat, at the navel, and that helps to invite our parasympathetic nervous system on board. Next time you inhale, we'll simply roll 1 vertebra at a time, all the way back to a tall seat. And I'm just turning to face you as we get ready to close our practice today. Find any seat that works for you, cross-legged on pillows or blocks. I like to finish in Dandasana, this staff pose with the legs extended evenly out in front of us so that we have balance to come to the end of our practice. Let's bring those fingertips out to the side, lift the heart, draw the elbows down towards the earth. Take a full breath here. And then the next time you inhale, we'll reach those arms up towards the sky once again, bringing the palms together and down to your heart. If you like, you may tilt the chin gently towards the heart, bowing in gratitude, respect, and reverence for yourself and for those who have shared your practice with you today or any day in the future. The light within me honors the light within each of you. Namaste.